last stop, we're heading to Goliad, Texas, 90 miles outside San Antonio, to uncover the secrets behind the oldest and most frightening fort west of the Mississippi. Presidio La Bahia.
I definitely think this place is haunted.
Something's going on here. Too many people hear things. You get that feeling that someone is just following you. It's like they know we're here.
Today, Presidio La Bahia is a museum with lodgings on site. Built by the Spanish in 1729, it's considered the most disputed fortification in Texas. This place changed hands in at least 6 revolutions, including the struggle for Texan independence in 1835.
The first action against Mexico in the revolution was the capture of this fort from Mexico.
But Mexico soon won it back. On March 20th, 1836, Texas Colonel James Walker Fannin willingly surrendered Presidio La Bahia. But days later, Mexican dictator Santa Anna ordered Fannin and his men killed.
He told men to gather up your things, you're going. But as they went out of the gates of the fort, they were divided into 3 groups, taken into 3 different directions, told 3 different stories. And when they got about 3/4 of a mile from the fort, they were shot. Those who were not shot were either bayoneted or lanced to death.
History books call it the Goliad Massacre. When the killing stopped, 342 Texas troops lay dead. Nearly twice the casualties suffered at the Alamo weeks earlier. But of the hundreds slain, Colonel Fannin suffered the worst fate.
Fannin was taken right outside the doors to the chapel. He was blindfolded and seated in a chair. He made 3 requests.
¿Cuáles son sus últimos deseos?
I would like to not be shot in the face. I would also like to have a Christian burial, sir. And I would like my family back in Georgia to receive my wife.
He was shot in the face. The soldiers took his personal possessions, and his body was burned along with many of the other bodies.
These days, locals swear Fannin and his men still lurk in Presidio La Bahia's courtyard.
We would hear footsteps walking around outside and cannon fire shots too.
I wandered out in the grounds by myself at night, but if you're scared real easily and in fear of seeing something you may not want to see, I'd suggest have somebody with you.
Or if you're truly brave, you can actually book a room in the old soldiers' quarters.
You hear the door knock, like someone was trying to come in. And one of our investigators was going to open the door, and we told him, no, don't open the door. You don't want to invite whatever's outside inside.
It's at 5:30 in the morning, and as I laid down, I heard a female say something. And I couldn't make out what she said. You know, my eyes are wide open, but there's nobody in the room. And a few minutes later, I closed my eyes and I feel something just grab my throat. And I gasped, I opened my eyes.
Austin's Aether Paranormal team visited for the first time in the summer of 2008. And it wasn't long before they got what they were looking for.
During our investigation, out in the middle of this courtyard, we set up an EVP session late at night, well after this place had closed. And during the EVP session, we're trying to contact Fannin's spirit.
Are you unhappy that they shot you in your face?
If it started all over again right now, I would just be like, okay, now it's time to leave for real.
Oh yes, definitely time to go. Because when the chapel bells rang out at 3 in the morning, there was no living soul inside La Bahia's bell tower. From an amusement park with a bloody past, to a mansion where suicide is no way out. In the last hour, we've met phantom lighthouse keepers, survived a library of horrors, and made contact with a fallen soldier. These are the most terrifying places in America. Now, do you need somebody to tuck you in?